Hey guys, Metal Viking E2 here, back to show off some more plunder that I've acquired over the last little while. All the stuff that you will see in this video is from the most recent Bandcamp Friday, which if you're not familiar with that, basically the first Friday of each month, Bandcamp waives all of its fees, so anything that the bands make on that day, they get to keep every penny of it, which is really cool, and I always try to take advantage of that and really help out the bands. And then, sometimes the bands will have special sales just for Bandcamp Friday, which I got a couple things that were on sale, which is really cool. I do have a couple of things that I can't show because one is still not here in the mail, but yeah, the other one is actually a digital album, and I know I've said in the past I'm not big on digital albums. I prefer a physical release, but I remember this band had a big cartel, and after I'd already purchased this, and I went to go buy it, along with a couple other just little things, nothing too huge, and the price was pretty good until they added in the crazy shipping price, which of course shipping is just absolutely crazy these days, and it basically the shipping was even more than what my original order total was. So I was like, yeah, I just can't justify that. Maybe I can get a hold of the band somehow and figure out if there's a way they can get it to be cheaper. I don't know, but the band in question is called, and hopefully I pronounce this right, Kavara. It's Kavara, and they're a melodic death metal band out of the London, Ontario, Canada area. Been around since 2014. This is their debut full-length album. I cannot remember the title off the top of my head because I forgot to write it down. But they also have another release, an EP known as Overthrown, that they, much like this album, independently released, though that was back in 2016. And this full-length album is a 2019 release. Really solid stuff. Definitely worth checking out, in my opinion. Hopefully, I can somehow get a physical copy. But yeah, onto the stuff that I actually can show you. And yeah, got a couple of shirts here by the band Vermint. Awesome death metal band out of the Hamilton and Cincinnati, Ohio area. Been around since 2012, and they had a new design up. There's this killer looking artwork shirt for their latest release, the Sinister EP. Really solid stuff. I actually plan on doing a review of that here sometime soon. And on the back, it says "Into the Walls of Fire." Absolutely love this shirt. And I actually just wore this the other day, so I got to throw this in the laundry. And then picked up this other design that I thought was cool. Very happy to have some Vermint merch. I have they actually have two releases, and I have both of them already, so really awesome stuff. All right, on to the actual music. I'm going to start out with a few cassettes. We have a Flesh Grind with Demo Days. Ordered this through Corpse Gristle out of Texas. And yeah, Flesh Grind were a brutal death metal / grindcore band from Chicago, Illinois that were active between 1993 and 2005. And this is basically a compilation of their Holy Pedophile and Sorrow Breeds Hatred, Bleed on Me demos. Co-released between Burning Dogma Records and Corpse Gristle just this year. And in fact, this is a pretty much brand new release. This came out within the last couple weeks. And there were actually 3 different variants that you could get of this. You had a black shell, which was limited to 40 copies. You had a white shell, which was limited to 50 copies. And I went with this pretty badass looking green. It looks a little bit darker on camera, but it's actually kind of a slime neon green, I guess you could say, and this was limited to 60 copies, but I'm just happy to have been able to secure a copy. And the next 2 cassettes, the last 2 cassettes really, are both from the same project, and that is Halder with Embraced by Darkness Mists. And I'm totally going to butcher this one, so I'm not even going to bother trying it. You can hopefully see the title there. But yeah, Halder, black metal, project, one-woman project of the woman known as Halder. I've been around since 2018 out of the Portland, Oregon area. This here, the Embraced by Darkness Mist, is her debut EP, put out in 2019 by Medieval Darkness, limited to 100 copies. I obviously don't think this is a first pressing because she just got these back in stock Comes on a clear shell there, but I know the first press was definitely limited to 100 copies, and I think there was even a second pressing that was limited to 100 copies, but both of those I think have black shells, and this one is a clear shell, so not sure if this one is limited to 100. I just know it's limited, as is this one here, which is basically a compilation combining the Rehearsal, 813, 18, and Ascending the Ravenstone cassettes all onto one. Originally put out by Our Ancient Future back in 2019, limited to 150 copies. Again, this is a 2021 Medieval Darkness release. It is limited, but I do not know the limitation, and much like the other one, comes on a crystal clear tape. And of course, I had to pick up some other stuff. Got 4 buttons here, and it's just basically the holder logo. You know, I got several uses for these, and I figure, you know, why stop at one? I'll get 4 of them. And the last thing to show in this video is a CD, and that is the debut full-length album from the band Multifission, entitled Decomposition in the Painful Metamorphosis. That is a tongue twister for sure. But yeah, this is a death metal band out of China. Not sure exactly where, not sure exactly when. There was no information on the Metal Archives about that. But yeah, as I said, this is their debut full-length album. Originally put out digitally by the band earlier this year. This is the Rotted Life Records reissue on CD from 2021. So, brand new release. Really looking forward to checking this out. The song that I checked out before I purchased this sounded really good. So, really looking forward to listening to the rest of it. So yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.